You met me in the fire. You held me in the flame. When I thought I was forgotten, you still called me by my name. You met me in the breaking. You stayed when I was weak, and when I had no words left, your love still spoke for me. Oh, I never thought the road would be this heavy. Never thought the night would last this long. I never thought I'd have to learn to worship when I could barely find a song. But you were there when tears became my language. You were there when silence filled the room. You were there when I had nothing left to offer, and still your mercy pulled me through. I didn't see you moving in the moment. I didn't feel the strength beneath my feet. But looking back, I know it was your hand, Lord, that carried every broken part of me. You met me in the fire. You held me in the flame. When I thought I was forgotten, you still call me by my name. Oh, you met me in the breaking. You stayed when I was weak, and when I had no words left, your love still spoke for me. Oh, yeah. There were prayers I prayed with trembling hands. There were nights I cried myself to sleep. There were days I smiled for everybody, but inside I was sinking deep. Still, you never asked me to be perfect. You never turned away from all my pain. You came close enough to touch my sorrow and breathe hope into my heart again. Now I know the fire did not destroy me. It revealed the grace I couldn't see. Oh, and every place I thought would be my ending became a holy place with thee. Oh, oh. I've learned that faith can walk through fire. I've learned that men can cry and pray. I have learned that strength is not pretending. It is trusting you another day. So I bring you every wound I buried, every fear I never said out loud, every dream I thought had turned to ashes, every prayer beneath the cloud. Take my story, make it sing of mercy. Take my tears and turn them into praise. Let my life become a living witness that you are faithful all my days. You met me in the fire. You held me in the flame. Oh, when I thought I was forgotten, you still called me by my name. Oh, you met me in the breaking. You met me in the breaking. You stayed when I was weak. You stayed when I was weak. And when I had no words left, your love still spoke for me. There were doors I begged you to open. There were answers I wanted fast. There were seasons I thought would break me. There were storms I thought would last. But you were working in the waiting. You were moving in the delay. You were teaching me surrender when I wanted my own way. Now I thank you for protection, even when I called it pain. Because what I thought would only wound me became the place you called my name. You were there, you were near, you were holding every tear. In the flame, in the pain, you were calling me by name. You kept me, you loved me, you carried me through. I'm still here, oh, it's because of you. Now I don't praise you only on the mountain, I praise you for the valley too. 'Cause that is where I learned your heart, Lord. That is where I leaned on you. I don't praise you only when I'm smiling, I praise you when the tears still fall. Because you have been good in every season. You have been faithful through it all.